Welcome to day 13 on this journey to greatness that we've been working through together. This segment or this step that we've been looking at is renewing your mind. And we've talked about understanding your mindset a couple days ago. Then yesterday we talked about identifying limiting beliefs and how those can affect the progress in your life and the hopes and dreams you have and any direction that you want to go. Today we're going to talk about a more aggressive step in that process. This is really important because those limiting beliefs that we talked about yesterday, they have a tendency to keep us in bondage. They keep coming back if we're not careful. And so we're going to identify those limiting beliefs as gremlins, basically as these little monsters that are running around our minds that are holding us back from the great life that God has planned for us and wants for us. And so we are going to look at destroying these gremlins in this step. When you have an enemy, you have to not only know your enemy, but you need to truly analyze this enemy. You need to understand, what is this enemy trying to do? What are their tactics? What are they trying to do against you? What is their methodology? So these gremlins that are running around your head, these limiting beliefs, these negative thoughts that are holding you back, you need to identify and analyze what exactly are they doing and why, where do they come from, and why are they doing what they're doing. So if you can personify these limiting beliefs and you can see them as little creatures that are just taking action, wreaking havoc in your life, it'll start to change how you address them. I don't know if you remember from the movie back in the 80s, Ghostbusters, or even the movie Gremlins itself, but there were these these little creatures. So there's the gremlins, but there was also these gargoyle images, and there were these little monsters that were very popular in these movies. But that's kind of how I envision these gremlins of limiting beliefs running around my mind. That they're out there trying to just take my joy, take my peace, casting doubt and fear. And see, these may not be exactly what they look like. But if you can personify what these gremlins are doing to you, then you can have more of an aggressive attack against them. So first you need to analyze them. What are they doing? What's their method? What are these limiting beliefs doing to you? How are they holding you back? But then you need to think about, how can you attack them? You need to go on the offensive. See, too many times when we have limiting beliefs, we are in defense mode. And if you know sports, especially in football, when you go on a prevent defense, you end up giving the offense an opportunity to overcome you and to beat you. Too many times when we play it safe or when we play defense, we actually hurt ourselves. And so what we need to do is have courage and boldness and bravery and step forward towards these limiting beliefs. One of my coaches has helped me understand that there's this invisible wall called the terror barrier that we have to fight through when we're dealing with limiting beliefs. We have to push through what feels like a brick wall, but it's really just this invisible belief system that we have that are holding us back. And so we have to fight through that. So we analyze, then we attack. But this next part is really important. We need to annihilate these gremlins. It's not enough to just defend ourselves and push them away for a time, because the problem is, if we don't annihilate these limiting beliefs from our minds, they will come back. They will come back. There's a story in the Bible where Jesus is giving this parable, and he says that if a house full of demons is cleaned out, but nothing is replaced in that house, then those demons will come back 7 times stronger. See, his point of what he was teaching was, if we only clear our minds out, but we don't replace them with God thoughts, with the things that are positive in our lives, then the negative thoughts can even come back more powerful than when they left in the first place. And so when we are looking at this step of destroying your gremlins, you really need to be on offense. You need to be aggressive. You need to take action, and you need to replace those negative limiting beliefs with new freeing beliefs. And that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. And so today's action step is analyze these limiting beliefs in more detail. What is the cause of them? Where do they come from? Did somebody speak some of these into your life and into your mind years ago, maybe even as a child or early on in your adulthood, where you have accepted certain beliefs that just aren't true? And then you need to attack them. You need to be on the offense. You need to say, enough is enough, and you need to go on the offense. You need to come up with some different beliefs that you can speak into your life, that you can maybe have affirmations to counteract the limiting beliefs. And then finally, you need to annihilate them by replacing those limiting beliefs with new, freeing beliefs that are actually positive, that are going to help you move forward. So today is an aggressive day to your journey to greatness. You need to destroy these gremlins. You need to get rid of them once and for all. And once again, it's a process. Today isn't going to be the day that they disappear forever, most likely. But what I wanted to teach you today, I want to help you with today, is identify them so you can analyze them, so you can attack them, and ultimately annihilate them. So today is your first step to destroying these gremlins. So take action today. Think through this, work through this. What's holding you back? What are the root cause of these gremlins? And what are you going to do about it? Take care, and I look forward to connecting with you tomorrow on day 14.